Hello, this is Arturelia. With me, I have my cousin Corey from Down South Video Game Hunters. Yeah! Today, we are going to be talking about games, or anything about games.
Oh, hello. It's been a minute, hasn't it?
Whoa. This is old school.
It is, and we're using new tech.
I got a mic here.
Hello.
I got a little baby mic.
Hello.
Is this baby mic for
Baby?
babies or adults?
The world may never know.
Can you take me higher? How's it going out there?
It's been a minute.
What are we doing today?
I think we're talking
What are we doing
about different things about games, mainly either overrated, underrated, a surprise, and maybe disappointing. Wouldn't you say?
Good topics, sir. Good topics. I like it.
Do you want to go?
I'm fascinated by these little miniature mics. It's like I could just eat the whole thing. It's tiny.
Yeah, I know.
Compact. I like it. So what do we got here? Should I go ahead and insult the fans right away by the most overrated game of all freaking time?
So bear in mind, there's probably going to be a lot of, would you say, haters. You probably are going to 100% disagree with some of our viewpoints, but you know what?
Who cares?
Everybody has the right of their own opinion.
Big rigs.
That ain't your fault.
Okay.
So
I mean, where do we start? This video is already going to be like 33 minutes long, probably. We're at
Possibly.
2 minutes and we've talked about nothing except for how I'm infatuated by a little miniature mic. You know what? No, I'll wait till the end for that one. Are we going overrated right now? Or are we going underrated?
it doesn't matter. What would you like? We could pick any of these out.
Okay, look. An underrated game for me. I'll start right here. This beauty right here, Win Back.
Not a
My
bad game.
favorite Nintendo 64 game of all time. I play this all the way through, probably about once a year, every year. Nostalgic, underrated. A lot of people compare it to Metal Gear Solid, sort
A
of.
little different than Metal
I didn't
Gear.
play Metal Gear a ton, so I can't really make that statement. He's played all the Metal Gears,
I'll
or a
just
lot
say-
of them.
I'll just say it's very, I guess you could say operation-wise, like operation, sort
I
of.
feel like this is probably more like
Action.
not as in depth.
Metal Gear's more stealth. This is more like action
Yeah.
because you're mostly shooting guys.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a ton of I mean, there's some stealth.
It
but,
it has a sort of Metal Gear vibe, but it's not.
right here, Gamers
The closest thing to Metal Gear.
I mean,
your N64.
maybe at the time it probably was. Either way, great controls. I mean, the story, it's a Nintendo 64 game. We don't have a ton of story here. It could be dated to you if you didn't grow up playing the game. You might hate it, but I love it. Probably because I grew up with it.
Yeah.
So probably, I mean, one of my favorite games of all time.
I would say another game that I think is very underrated, and I wish they would make a sequel, Singularity. That's actually a pretty decent game.
I started it, but never.
You never
No.
played it or finished it.
Did it? Wait.
I brought it a while back. You played
I don't
it
think I finished
for
it.
a little bit.
But I owned it at a point in time, too.
Oh, you did?
I
Okay.
think, yeah.
I found that very underrated. What's cool is that it has to do a lot with like time travel, fixing the past.
Mhm.
You have to open these little holes to go to like 55 and then jump back to 2010. It's a lot of cool stuff. You fight some Soviets and then you fight creatures that are
Yeah.
like radioactive or something. It was a very interesting game. It just, they never made a sequel, and I wish they would. I mean, if you liked like the sort of Wolfenstein, BioShock, it was like that because you could customize this device for time travel and do this reverse. People make them age. It was really cool, or de-age.
Yeah.
I would say that's an underrated
Well,
game there.
just to keep this in time so we don't go crazy on time, I guess if you want to do it, you got more on this list than me.
Yeah,
It's just hard to think of these.
Yeah, I'm
It's hard
trying
to think.
to not. Yeah, I won't talk about all of these on the list. There's a lot. Well, you and I could agree. Medal of Honor Frontlines. I always found that to be fun.
Medal of Honor at the time was not underrated because at the time there wasn't Call
But
of
I
Duty.
feel like it's underrated now.
I think it is now because World War II games are a dime a dozen now.
We have a lot of them, and at
that time, there wasn't. There wasn't.
Men of Honor was kind of like the start of that.
Pretty much, yeah.
I would agree that Frontline would be my favorite, like in the series. Just the music just feels like a Steven. It feels like a Steven Spielberg production / John Williams, even though it's not. I mean, I know he kind of.
I'd like to beat the first one. Never beat the first one. Remember, because like we didn't have there wasn't a memory card.
I beat it.
Yeah, I know you beat it, but I beat Frontlines. I beat Rising Sun. I want to say I beat the PSP one, but European Assault, I got stuck.
Fun fact: Frontlines on GameCube or Xbox is multiplayer, which I kind of want to get the GameCube version just to try out the multiplayer.
Sure, nobody's playing that though.
Mostly split screen. It's just split screen.
Yeah.
But we would probably agree Frontlines would be underrated like nowadays. I find it like a classic World War II game because back then, like he said, not a lot of World War II.
It's almost more like a forgotten. I mean, I don't know. Like at the time, it was big.
Yeah.
But Call of Duty, we're in a different world now. Video game one, like I guess that would just be considered so like I don't know what the right word to use is. Just
it's kind of been like, sort of forgotten.
Infantile compared to what we're dealing with now. I mean,
it's a little different. It's sort of an alternate World War II, but I would say maybe Valkyria Chronicles is a little underrated. It's an alternate World War II version, but I've not played it. I would say it's Sega's Fire Emblem.
Okay.
But World War II vibe, which I quite enjoy. I actually like the leveling up system in this better than Fire Emblem because in Fire Emblem you have to like level up characters individually. In here you can level all of them up at once. I think that was like the coolest thing that they could add in a game.
Let's do what's another underrated? Armament Air Attack.
Yeah. I think
that's another. I feel like those games were big back in the day, like Sergeant's Heroes 90s, and Air Attack. For those of you that do not remember, it was like the little green plastic armament
fighting the tank.
I mean, well, I guess you could say it's just kind of like
some of them were good, not good. I think Air Attack is probably like one of the better ones.
Yeah,
I think I'm this close to beating it. Like I've gone through like
I
the
have it over here somewhere. I don't know.
I do think it's an underrated gem in a sense because I do think the gameplay is fun. You get to drive around in a helicopter.
There it is, Armament Air Attack.
Yeah,
with the green cartridge. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Those are overrated, sir.
Oh, no, underrated.
Oh, you know what? Okay, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing here, okay? I got a little tiny baby mic. I'm losing my mind, slowly and surely. So, I'm looking at a list that looks like, I don't know, somebody from Bangladesh wrote it out.
You're welcome.
Black.
Oh, yeah, Black.
For the PS2. I can't go in depth on this because I don't fully remember the game, but I remember it being solid. I remember it being, I don't want to say ahead of its time. I don't want to say that, but just a solid shooter that kind of got lost in the shuffle of Call of Duty, Medal of Honor. To me, this was more like, definitely more edgy than like a Medal of Honor or like,
I would say
even maybe a Call of Duty. I mean,
for the graphics, it was from what I saw.
The graphics pretty good,
really
yeah.
Good for PS2, but even Xbox, it came out for Xbox as well.
The graphics pretty good. So, Black, fun game. I've had this since about when it came out.
From what I can remember, yeah.
I guess we'll go with a underrated console, and it's not that I've played a ton on this console, and you either, I don't think, really.
Not really.
I feel like this is a go-to for people that's going to say underrated consoles, but I'll go Sega Dreamcast. I mean, I feel like that was really kind of the start of the next graphics era, but completely got overshadowed by the PS2. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the PS2 is the better system. PS2 might be the best system of all time. But the Dreamcast did have, Marvel vs. Capcom, Crazy Taxi, like
Sonic Adventure.
Sonic, you know. It's just they didn't have like, I don't know, a ton of like if they could have got like, if it could have held on and had a longer lifespan, to where it could have got like a Grand Theft Auto and.
I could have seen.
I mean, how long was
so
the
much-
life of that? How long? When did they stop making
Like
games? for it?
98 to 2001. That's like a very short.
I mean, the
lifespan.
PS2 had games on it up until probably like 2014.
Yeah,
Um,
that was the longest I've heard of a console going pretty far. Switch is kind of getting up there.
Switch. I mean, but the PS2 is probably the greatest system of all time. I mean, I guess some could argue NES, but PS2 is just leagues above. Anyways, I got some old school games here. I have what do we got? I got it over here actually. Hold on. This one called Super Smash TV. Basically, you're on like a game show, and for some reason, you're dressed like the Running Man, Arnold Schwarzenegger here. You're on a game show, and you got to survive, and you basically get put in room by room, and every room you got to like clear out the whole. And when I say clear, I mean defeat, shoot every enemy in the room, and then you make it to the next one, and then at the end you win like prize money. It's kind of like a dystopian, futuristic, like Running Man type deal. I mean, that's kind of why they're dressed like that. Pretty cool shoot 'em up. Yeah,
I think I played a little bit.
you might have played it with me.
I didn't get into it all the way, but you know, I hadn't
Yeah.
played it fully. Oh well, I could say this game is sort of not talked about as much, but I would say Super Mario Kart Circuit, which was for the Game Boy Advance. It's not that bad of a game. I had a bit of fun with it. I feel like it's the one that no one really talks about.
I think
too
it's
much.
just so like, I mean, there's what 9 Mario Kart games now, and it's like of all of them,
that one
even
is
though you
kinda
like
this-
it, it's probably closer to the bottom.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the first one is the first one.
Then there's 64,
64,
and then there's a Game Boy Advance after that.
But I'm saying like the first one's gonna beat it just because it's the first one. People are gonna go there. The 64 is just better. Double Dash is probably just better. I mean, 8 is my favorite. 8 to me is the best one. The new one I've not played. 7 was on the 3DS, so it's just like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It just is not gonna rank up there, unfortunately.
The Wii one has always been like my favorite.
Oh, the Wii
Wow.
one, yeah, the Wii one.
Been my favorite.
I think 8 is my favorite.
I like 8, but there's something about the Wii one had better like songs, better
You like the
tracks.
Yeah,
That's just me though.
yeah. Any hoozle.
Well, you have one. You have another one.
Another racer here. Very underrated. Should have had a sequel. Mod Nation Racers.
Yeah.
Okay, and the best part about this is if you have online and like the hub to where you can just get all the paint schemes. I mean,
People made a lot
the
of
people like the insane, like you could just, you don't even have to race on this game. You can just stay at the paint scheme, like where you
Make
like
your
go
own
to the little hub.
character, yeah.
I mean, everybody made every paint scheme of every vehicle you could ever. I mean, Jurassic Park, Back to the Future, the Batmobile,
A lot of pop culture.
Scooby-Doo van, and they all looked like good. Like they looked like the studio might would have made them.
cartoons and anime characters looked exactly like what they look like.
I mean, this to me was the best. Like, this was a great racing game. I mean, just imagine a like little, not Mario Kart, but PlayStation's kind of version of Mario Kart. Not really, but like to where you can choose any vehicle that you could ever think of in pop culture history. Pretty much is on here because it was created by the fans and they look good. I mean,
Yeah, it's just too bad there wasn't like another one.
yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Or at least just
I
if
love
the
it.
servers were still up for it.
Yeah, I heard they shut them down.
That I would go back and play this. If the servers were up, we could play this. But
And also, you could create stages on there too. That was what was really
stages, the people. I mean,
Cool. That's
but a lot
where,
of my fun was just driving around in the hub. You know, like
that's where my sister met her fiance.
wait,
Was that game?
on there?
Yep.
Did I know this? I don't think I knew.
Yeah. So she was rolling around saying Aaron Yeager, which is the character from Attack on Titan. It's an anime. And he comes up and he says, "Did you know Yeager means hunter?" That's how they met.
Was I on this gaming?
I don't think
That
so.
night?
Because she had her own Mon Nation.
But I feel like we played online together. So,
But that's where they met, was Mod Nation.
wow. Definitely underrated then.
It is underrated. I would also say this horror game is underrated, even though it is like I wouldn't say, would you say it's a hidden gem? Parasite Eve. I would like, we haven't gotten like a proper sequel since 2011.
Yeah.
Like, would they just remake it? Like, think about it. If it had the Resident Evil engine, but with sprinkled a little bit of RPG in it, because it was like RPG, but if you sprinkle a little bit of that with action, my gosh, it would be so beautiful. Like, I think that's.
I have nothing to say on this. I've not really.
I'll just say it's, if you like a Final Fantasy mixed with Resident Evil, Parasite.
Okay.
I think it's underrated, and it also, instead of it being set in like a fictional world like Square Enix usually, it's set in New York.
Gotcha.
So I thought it's a unique take. It's actually based on, it's a sequel to a book, but it's an original, and the author actually liked how they did it. So,
Gotcha.
trivia there.
I guess this was a surprise until Dawn. I mean, I feel like it was not super destined to be like a hit like it was, and then getting a movie, right? Didn't it get a movie?
Yeah, it's sort. Yeah, I mean,
is it supposed to get a sequel?
I don't know if it's going to be a sequel.
Anyways,
they made other like story, like the Quarry. I've got that.
So this was on PS4, and actually me and I think I've told you that me and Isaiah,
played like
we stayed up all night and played this. We had like 2 TVs like beside of each other, so we would, because it wasn't 2-player. Yeah. So we would just like, I think, how did we do? I guess we would make the moves at the same time, and just like whatever I would think would be the right move to make. You know how the game goes. Yeah. So that was a pretty fun memory. I remember I did good at the end, and he did the wrong move, basically. Long story short. But yeah, so we were up all night playing that on 2 TVs. Like, it was all night. But yeah, we beat it in one night.
Wow.
So we were on it for a while.
That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I know some people don't like these type of games, because at that point it's like, well, why not make a movie? But I don't know. I mean, I found it interesting. I like some of the characters. Some actors in there you would recognize.
I wouldn't mind replaying it, because I don't remember all, just certain moments.
I would say one surprise for me, while I know it's a series that a lot of people like, but you know how people can get about certain things. They blow things out of proportion. They're like, oh, this is the best thing. And then you watch it, play it, whatever. And then you're like, this is... I would say Silent Hill 2. I was very surprised, because I did play the first one, but just like Silent Hill 2, I went in not getting my hopes up, because a lot of people talk about it. A lot of people blow things out of proportion. I liked the first one, but the second one I heard a lot of praise for, so I go in and play the game, and I'm like,
so did you not think it could live up to the first one, maybe?
You mean the second one?
No, I meant like you played the first one first, right?
Yeah, and then
so
I played
did you think the second would not be as good as the first, basically?
I didn't think that way. I was just curious to know why it was the best, because a lot of people say the best in the series. Yeah. So I played it, and I get why. There's a lot of like, what's the word? A lot of messaging. A lot of
It's more in depth, probably, than the first one.
Yeah. Like the first
the PS1 you can only get so in depth.
I mean, so pretty much the story's more like in the first one, it's kind of focused more on this cult and this girl and a lot of crap. 2 is more focused on the human experience in that town, like what it could do to you, like psyche or subconscious. And I think more in depth. So in the story with the character, you could just nitpick and see all the stuff that it was hinting to, and it was like if you go back and watch like videos breaking it down, it's like, oh my gosh, that makes a whole lot of sense when you look at it in that perspective. And of course, they made a remake of it. So
I wouldn't mind playing the Silent Hills.
They're good. I will say the puzzles they're tedious, especially the first one, but second and onward, you could like change the difficulty of how you the puzzles. So I thought
like the Silent Hill series better or Resident Evil?
they're kind of both different. One's psychological horror, the other is like
Yeah.
survival horror / action.
Alrighty. You know, I have a few other. Wait, what?
Well, this game, not a lot of people have heard of. I did a review for it, but Martha is Dead. And they're actually, this is the one I told you they're making a movie adaptation for.
Mhm.
I just haven't heard anything yet, but
Mhm.
it's what's interesting. So it's set in Italy during the war in 1944, but you follow this. So it's like two sisters, twins. One died, and your perspective is this girl that's a daughter of a German general on the Axis side. So you're seeing like her perspective of everything.
Gotcha.
And you're wondering, is this all in her head? Is this like happening for real? Who killed her twin sister? It's like a whole mystery, and the music's also really good in there. So I was really interested in the story. I would say that's what surprised me about it. It's mainly a walking simulator, but a lot of interesting aspects of it. It may not be for everyone, but I was surprised that I enjoyed it.
Okay. Well, you want to go through the rest of the list, or do you want to go?
I'll do two more just because there's a lot. Mass Effect.
Yeah.
I know that's a big one. I couldn't really get into it for a while, and then I finally jumped into it, and I really liked how you can make different choices that lead to the next game and the next game. So that was.
What about? Did you do BioShock or no?
I haven't played that yet.
Okay.
I do want to play that, and I would say the last one is Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, I wonder how they could really live up to the original. So I go in blind. This was the one game I didn't want to see any gameplay whatsoever. Just a little, but then after that, I don't want to see nothing else.
Yeah.
And I went like a movie. Trailers show too much. So I went in and played it, and I would say this would be the game that surprised me a lot that year, because I would love to relive playing that game for the first time.
Yeah.
That was so fun. So fun.
Well, I guess we should go to overrated to try to wrap this.
So, do you want to? You want to save that one for last?
I'll save that one for last. But I mean,
Well,
we can both go with this one. We both. I mean,
okay.
And once again,
It's not that
we're not the target audience probably for this game. I mean, I've played these games or this game,
yeah.
And it's not bad. It's fun, but like the massive following it has, I just don't understand. And it is Fortnite. I mean, even if Fortnite is a great game, people act like it is the greatest game ever, or they play it nonstop. It's years on end.
Like my sister.
Is she still playing
she
Fortnite? She
still plays it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, to me, it's a little overrated. That gameplay, I can't be hooked on that for
infinity.
My brother played it a long time, but I don't think he plays it much anymore.
I played some of it, and now
it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's just
it's fun.
I just can't get into it like most people.
To where it's just religiously playing Fortnite.
My sister and her fiance got me Snake, and now they bring in Silent Hill, so she's trying to get me back onto that.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's fun. It's a fun online multiplayer game, but
I wouldn't want to spend hours and hours.
It's this will lead into the next one. So was Call of Duty for a time, but I just don't. Fortnite is still it's the same game, right? I mean, it's just Fortnite.
It's still the same game.
This would be if let's take Modern Warfare 2, great game. That would be if that was still being played right now.
Yeah.
Years later. It's then it would be okay, maybe it's a little overrated. A great game. Say Fortnite was just very hyped for a few years, sure. But we're talking a decade now, pretty much, or close to
Almost.
it. It's is it? I mean, I don't know.
So these games that are on our list, well, at least my list, that doesn't mean I hate these games. I have these games.
Mm-hmm.
I just think they're not my favorite in the series, and some people are going to criticize us for some of them. But
I think these games. But the thing is, I think these games get a lot of hate too.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that I hate these games because, like I said, most of them
a lot of good memories with these games.
Yeah, most of them I have.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're my favorite in the series. So I'll go with Mario Kart Double Dash and DS.
Yeah.
They're like, they're fun. I like them. I enjoy
You
them.
don't like Double Dash. Off with the head.
To the,
Send him.
to the guillotine.
Yep.
No, but
You don't deserve to breathe if you don't like Double Dash.
it's a unique game. I'll admit that. And DS was kind of the first to start reusing stages from older classics and of course online. But they're not my favorite.
Right.
They're just. I have them.
I thought you were going to go with the Call of Duty.
Well, I will actually. I was about ready to mention. Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, I mean it's the same gameplay as 2, but that was my least favorite in the series.
Of the first 3 Modern Warfare, yeah, that's it was a downgrade from the first 2.
Yeah,
not a bad game.
No, it's just okay.
I didn't like the weapons as much. I didn't like the maps as much.
I like survival mode, but that's about it. I mean, the multiplayer was fine too.
I like Black Ops 1 and 2 better. Yeah. I enjoyed those quite a bit.
I didn't beat this all the way, but because I got stuck. But I couldn't seem to get into it. Last of Us. I just couldn't get into it. Like even when I tried, I got like to the part where you meet the main, like the main girl, and then I got stuck. I kept dying. I
can't really like speak to it. I only played like the first little bit, and I do want to go back and play it, like the PS4 version, because I don't have a PS5.
I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just certain things that like rub me a certain way. Like it's weird. So I would not like something for a while, like Mass Effect, and then the older I got into it.
You might try it again.
With Last of Us, for some reason, I just couldn't. I don't know. It just doesn't.
I've just not played enough to really comment.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe 3 years from now, you might pick it up and like it. You just don't know.
Also, I have the remakes and I'm playing Rebirth, but I would think Final Fantasy VII is a bit overrated.
Is that like the most popular?
That's the most popular one. I have it. My friend, thank you, Jacob. My friend gave me a copy of the original. So I've been playing that too, along with the remakes.
Yeah. I
like the remakes, but, not knowing much about the original, and then I'm playing the original. It's like, well, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I like the characters in there. I think a lot of people, overhype it, I guess.
Yeah, I gotcha. I'll go with one that they'll send me to the guillotine for. It's not quite as bad as my top one, but
that one
I'm going to say GoldenEye. And I know, see, the problem is I didn't grow up with GoldenEye. To me, I understand if you grew up with it, like in playing 4-way split screen at the house.
Yeah.
I bet you play that all night long. I can understand. It was like Call of Duty before Call of Duty. But it just, to me, it seems kind of dated. It's just so like, I don't know what the right term is for. It just doesn't hold up in my opinion. But then again, I didn't play it back then. So to me, it seems a little overrated because people love GoldenEye. And they're like, oh, that's the greatest,
like first person shooter.
Yeah, and I get it was an early one and an important one.
Yeah, more like a sociable game where you could just sit down.
You come over, you get pizza.
That's like Mario Kart as well.
It's like, so.
Well, I do have this game too, but I would say Sonic the Hedgehog 2. A lot of people seem to like that more than 3, even though I like 3 and Knuckles more. I mean, I like it. Like I said, it's just not my favorite.
Gotcha.
I know it brought new. I mean, I would say this: it improved a lot of the first. I'm not going to deny that, but I think 3 is better.
Gotcha.
But yeah. I might have to go a little bit, but I got one more. Well, no, I got 2 actually.
Oh, you do your 2, and then
yeah. Okay, another one.
I think one of my favorite.
Yeah, my favorite series in video game history would be Metal Gear, and Metal Gear Solid 3. Like I said, I like that game. I beat it. I have it. It's just not my favorite in this.
Is that the most popular one?
That's like a lot of people like that more.
So what's your favorite one?
So here's the thing. I like them all, even though I'm saying Metal Gear 3 is, it's not my favorite. I would say 2 just because.
So you like 2 over 3?
Yeah.
See, but wasn't 2 like different
It
than
was
all the rest
well,
of them? Or no? I
no,
don't.
3 kind of changed it. Like, so 1, you had 1, and then 2 was more of the modernized version of 1.
I rented, I think, the second one. And what's where you start off like
In a tanker, like a ship.
that's the second one?
That's the second one.
It's raining, maybe.
Yeah, it's raining.
Okay, that's the only one I've ever played. I rented it. I didn't own it as a kid.
So imagine the PS1 version like that, but older, and then that's like an upgrade.
Yeah.
Metal Gear 3, while it kind of captured that, but later like updates to it, turned it into like a third-person viewpoint instead of like fixed.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's an awesome game. It's just, and I got the remake too, because I like Metal Gear. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It just I have more fond memories of the second one more than the third.
That's the only memories I have is of the second one.
And my last one would be Super Smash Bros. Melee. A lot of people said like that was the best tournament like game of all time and all that. They liked it more than Brawl. I liked Brawl more
I
than
like
Melee.
Brawl. Yeah, I like Brawl.
And now
Brawl was fun.
and now Ultimate's like everything in between. But
Ultimate's good.
But yeah, Melee. I have that too. I like it too, but it's just not my
think Brawl.
favorite.
Brawl might be an underrated.
I would
Smash
say
maybe
maybe we should we should agree with that.
Yeah,
Underrated.
I think Brawl is an underrated. You have kind of like the story type
You
mode.
have the story,
you don't
yeah.
have that in the other ones.
That's when they bring third party like Sonic and Snake.
Yeah, you get the
fray.
third parties in there.
Yeah.
To me, it's an improvement, obviously on the 64 one, but
Yeah.
I think on Melee. Yeah, I think Brawl is the most underrated Smash Brothers.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would say you should watch my top 5. I did a top 5 list of what's my. Of course, my Ultimate's 1 just because, but Brawl is second above like the.
That's where I put Brawl. I put Ultimate 1, Brawl
and then
2.
Brawl 2. Yeah, Melee's kind of like. I don't want to say too much if people want to watch it, but look, Melee's not a bad game.
It's just not as
my
good.
favorite.
Brawl should be ranked higher for people.
I
think
prefer
it's-
Brawl.
Yeah.
Like I would probably go back.
I
and
think
play
it's
that
just like the GameCube has kind of got this fondness all of a sudden, and the Wii kind of just, kind of gets trashed on a lot,
The
which
Wii, yeah.
understandably to a degree, it's kind of a gimmicky like console. My most overrated, and I'll probably get thrown off of a building for this, yeah, or that. I've played this game. I've tried this game probably 3 times. The third time I made it semi-decently far into, I mean, not far into, but, well past the first stages of this game. People think this is the greatest game of all time. I think Game Informer had it at some point in time. Maybe it's like the number 1. That is Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Dun dun dun.
I like the top-down version of Zelda better. It to me, okay, like graphics to me aren't that big of a deal if the game like fits those graphics. And I feel like the graphics were not ready to put Zelda into a 3D world. Like, okay, here's the thing. Like, technically the 64 graphics are more advanced than a Super Nintendo graphics, but it fits the Super Nintendo style so much better, in my opinion. I like that top-down, like, aerial bird's eye view of Zelda in that style.
Well, that's why a lot of people like fixed camera angles in horror games.
Yeah, I just didn't. I've tried Ocarina. I think it's a little dated. I think it's overrated. And if people are like, oh, it's a good Zelda game, but they are like, this is the greatest Zelda game of all time, I think Breath of the Wild might have eclipsed it now. But even still, Ocarina, I don't know. People would probably debate Ocarina being the best. And I understand it. It was like, it's the first time Zelda's coming into a 3D world.
Like Mario.
But the 64, and it's not just about the graphics, it's just about the limitations. I just don't think the graphics were there to put Zelda into a 3D world just yet. And I think it's dated now, and I think it shows that.
And I would say underrated would be Twilight Princess because I like the darker theme, like just the grittier version of Zelda, which I played some of, not all.
Yeah, see, my favorites are like
Yours is like the
Link Between Worlds for the 3DS was great. Link's Awakening, I beat that, the remastered one. Have you beat that? Or,
I haven't played those.
oh wow, those are
The only one I've been playing is Twilight Princess.
so you've not really
The
played
GameCube.
like the like the
Not
like the
really.
Super
Not
to me
not-
those are the best. Like Link Between Worlds is great for the 3DS. Link's Awakening, the remastered, I beat. That was great. Link to the Past, I've gotten pretty far. I don't think I beat that. No, I might have beat that one too. The original for the NES, I got pretty far into, but that one is like, I had to YouTube some stuff because I mean, it's so just like primitive that there's just not a lot to go off of. I've started Seasons. I never beat Seasons, for the Game Boy Color. There was Seasons and Ages.
Oh,
Good games. So I've not played Breath of the Wild. I need to do that. I've not played Tears
or Twilight Princess.
or Twilight or Skyward Sword or Wind Waker. I've not played them. Those are all like the big 3D ones, and I'm just not.
I have one.
Ocarina tried, didn't like, so I didn't even want to try Majora's Mask.
Yeah. Oh boy, the haters will be on it. How dare you?
I do want to play the other. I do want to play Breath. I do want to play Tears. Twilight maybe. Skyward I heard's great, but I don't know if I'm gonna go back to the Wii to play that or not.
You could probably get it on Switch.
Is it on Switch?
Yeah, they did import it on Switch.
Anyways, disappointing games.
You got a few.
Medal of Honor European Assault. Real quick, it just did not live up to Frontlines or Rising Sun. I just thought it was weaker than those.
I would say Assassin's Creed 3. That game was hyped up to be like the biggest technical thing, and I play it, and there was bugs, and
Yeah.
just kind of limited to certain things you could do. It's like,
Gotcha. Star Wars Unleashed 2. I played the first one. Great. I don't know if I beat it, but I remember 2 being a letdown for most people. I didn't play
it was okay. It wasn't the best. Sequels sometimes don't live up to the first. Kind of even not necessary.
You have Smash Brothers for the Wii U, the 3DS.
Yes, I feel like that was I wouldn't say disappointment because I really enjoyed it for the time.
Wasn't as good as Brawl.
It was
a letdown from Brawl.
Was missing something. Like, I liked that they added the Fire Emblem characters. I liked it that they added, Pac-Man, Mega Man, Cloud, and all that. But I just felt like something was missing.
Yeah.
And there was certain things missing. Ice Climbers weren't in it, and of course Snake was not in it. So it's like, I don't know.
I'll go with another one. Resident Evil 6. I don't know, it's just a letdown. I mean, I feel like you have Resident Evil 1, good. Resident Evil 2, classic. Resident Evil 3, I've not played. Resident Evil 4, maybe the best. Resident Evil 5, I know some people don't like it, but I have good memories with it. I really liked it. And Resident Evil 6 just kind of,
I have a little more respect for 5 since I was playing it recently. It's like, you know what?
But, 7 came out and was really good.
Yeah.
I've not played, what's the newest one?
Village. There was Village.
Yeah, I've not played Village.
It's not coming out.
Yeah, I gotta beat Village before I can play
That
9.
apparently has ties to one of the characters from that spin-off, Resident Evil Outbreak. It's pretty interesting.
I need to beat 2. I've never beat 2. 3, not beat it, but it's not. I wouldn't mind, but it's not up there for it. 4, I made it pretty far. Never beat. 5, I beat. 6, I beat. 7, I beat. And then
I beat
need to,
1, 2. I'm playing 3, and
Yeah.
I beat 4.
So he's beat like the first half. I beat the second half. And then,
funny.
I do want to play 9. Not 9, 8.
8.
Yeah, well, 8 and 9, but
I would say one game that I was very disappointed on because back in the day when they would show like these sort of demo clips of games, it ended up not fully being the type of game you're expecting. And that would be Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway. The tech showing made it look so freaking amazing. Like, I kid you not. Like, it seemed like realistic type of things you could do.
Yeah.
You can command your forces to go over here. Some might fall over. You know, real stuff. The game comes out.
The gameplay wasn't
limited. Yeah, it's like, and telling your squad to go over here, or like if you wanted them to stand out in the field, like in the original version, like original games, nope, they'll find cover. Like they don't listen. It's like, well, then that's not really full control. So, not that the story's bad, not that the gameplay's bad. It's just it was limited, and it was disappointing that I saw a fake tech demo of the game that ended up not being the the official product.
Gotcha.
Would you say Star Wars Battlefront 2015?
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed it for the time. That was actually one of the first things we talked about in the episode.
Yeah. Funny enough, I can't play them again until I call up EA and get my account fixed because it says, I don't know, I changed my password, it wouldn't let me back in. It's a whole thing. So I have to call up EA and talk to somebody about that. Yeah, I remember it being a disappointment for most people. I mean, I thought it was fun, but I guess I don't know. I just
felt like stuff was missing.
Yeah.
Like Smash.
Yeah.
Resident Evil Raccoon City, that game was...
That I didn't play. I heard.
It had bugs.
Yeah, I heard.
I mean, it was okay. It's not great. It reminded me a bit of Left 4 Dead.
You didn't beat that.
I did beat it.
Reckon?
It was just like a repetitive, like action. And you had some of the main characters from the series, but it was okay.
Gotcha.
I would say Mario Kart 3DS is a bit disappointing too, because they also left out some characters, and it's kind of almost a bit forgettable.
At this point, yeah.
And yeah, Call of Duty 3 would be another one. Just I remember when I was growing up at that time when Call of Duty was like year after year after year.
Yeah.
This was just before Modern Warfare.
This is before it really became what it is now.
So I had played Call of Duty Big Red 1, the second one. And then I heard they're coming out with a third one, and then I got that, and I felt like, well, for one, Big Red 1 story I really liked. I really liked the characters, but this just wasn't the same. Like, it was totally different. They had to actually, this was probably Treyarch's first Call of Duty game.
Yeah, that's right.
It just wasn't my favorite. It's a bit of a letdown.
I never played that one. The first one I played quite a bit, and then everyone since then. I didn't play 2 or 3 times. Played the first one and 4, 5, 6, you know.
Well, I could say Valkyria Chronicles 2 was a bit of a letdown. I mean, the gameplay improved a bit, but it was on PSP and it just wasn't like the first one. You could still level up all your characters though, so that was nice. Devil May Cry 2 was also a bit of a letdown. Decent, but not great, because the gameplay was surprisingly a little too easy.
Really?
Too easy, and it was a bit shorter. And there was this... You would have to play it to understand. Like, if you beat the first one and then play that one, there's like such a total difference. It just wasn't the same as the first one. The first one was better, which I would say the first Devil May Cry was a surprise to me. And Bayonetta.
Gotcha. Never got in. I never played those. Really.
Well, when I came over one time, you had Devil May Cry. I played some of it. That's what got me into wanting to get it. And then my friend Addison, she had Bayonetta. She let me borrow that. I played that, and that's what got me into that. So,
gotcha.
Fun little time. Yeah. Well, I can't really think of anything else to say. I mean, there's a lot more we could keep going for, but
yeah, that's, you know, this video would be 3 days long if we talked about everything. So
yeah. But when are we going to see more videos from Corey Michaels movies? That's the question.
When I get the time. So maybe never.
Well, what about Who's Right, Who's Wrong?
Revert back to the last answer.
Well,
yeah, it's just...
You could find him over there where he reacts with his wife and his daughter.
Yep.
And you'll find me here. And more stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess.
Please don't kill us.
No, Ocarina of Time.
Please don't kill us.
Sorry. Poo-poo.
Oh, you're
just kidding. Just kidding.
You're asking for it.
I mean, it's a terrible game, but besides that. No, it's not a terrible game.
They'll want to send you.
Well,
to
it might be, but
They'll want to send you to the guillotine.
yeah. Send me to the gallows, probably.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Anyways, peace, everybody. We're out.
Yeah, guys, I really like the PS1. It had a lot of great games on it. And I really liked a lot of games on that console because it's so old. It's really old. And I'm just gonna keep walking and walking and walking and walking. And I'm just gonna keep walking and